Hey guys, Soft5 here with episode number 6 of the FIFA 21 Next Gen Career Mode. We're going to kick this episode off with the player of the episode from the previous episode. It is going to be Adeyemi, the German striker. He had a great performance in the Champions League, a great performance in the Bundesliga, well deserving of it, and I think he slightly edged it over Marco Reus, who was obviously, it was between them two. But we're actually going to kick this episode off with some transfer action. As Torgan Hazard, he's a player we don't really need anymore. We've got Perisic and we've got Hudson-Odoi on that left midfield position. So we're going to look to sell him on, and thankfully for ourselves, Inter Milan were interested in him, and Inter Milan actually pays a £45 million fee for him, which is a really good bit of business, I think. For a player we're not going to use, picking up £45 million for him is absolutely brilliant. Now I'm going to say, I did just record this episode, and I used the wrong microphone. I used the built-in microphone in the computer instead of the blue snowball that I normally use. So if I sound a bit annoyed, that is why. But we're coming into this one, we're taking on Hoffenheim, and as you can see they do play a 5 at the back, so they're going to be a bit difficult to break down in this one. But 6 minutes in, the first chance is going to look to come their way as Emil Forsberg, the former Leipzig player, loses out the ball to Emre Can, and we're going to look to counter-attack here. As Julian Brandt, looking to knock for his man in Adeyemi, actually decides not to and goes to Marco Reus instead. Marco Reus back into Julian Brandt, then outside to Hudson-Odoi, replacing Jadon Sancho in this game, who's just not been that good this season. As Brandt knocks it to Can, just trying to find a bit of space here. As Reus knocks it back to Schultz. Schultz is going to whip it into Emre Can, trying to sneak it in at the near post, but it's a great save by Baumann, denying us the chance of going up in the first 10 minutes. As Can, from a free kick, dinks it into Adeyemi. He tried to have a go from the header, but again, Baumann denies us the chance of going up. As we go into the second half, Adeyemi knocks the ball off to Julian Brandt. Brandt tries to just then knock it through to him, but it's intercepted. And Hoffenheim look to counter-attack here as Grilicic in the box. Plays the ball out wide to Skov, but a bit of miscommunication there, I'm assuming. As Samaseko tries then to get it to Skov, and it's intercepted by Schultz into Brandt. Brandt knocks it through to Adeyemi. He's on his stronger left foot, tries to just shoot it across goal, but it was wide of the post. Quite a poor shot, actually, in the end. And that is going to be the final piece of action for Adeyemi in this game, as with him and Marco Reus come off for Erling Haaland and Jadon Sancho. A bit more firepower up top. Obviously, our two highest rated, our two highest potential players coming in. But a free kick, a corner for Hoffenheim comes in as Grilicic tries to shoot. It's blocked by Witsel. Then Nordveit tries a shot himself. It's a great save by Berkey. But Delaney runs into the leg of Nordveit whilst he's taking the shot. The referee deems that as a penalty, and stepping up for that penalty is going to be Weghorst. He's already scored against us for Wolfsburg this year. He now scores against us for Hoffenheim. And comment down below if you know, has a player ever scored against a team, transferred to a new team in the same league, and then scored against them again just a couple of games later? Really interesting to know that. It probably has. I'm probably forgetting of a really obvious one. But if it has, comment it down below. Really interested to see if it has ever happened. As Julian Brandt knocks the ball through to Erling Haaland. We've broken down their back three now because obviously their wing backs are pushed so high up. But it's a poor finish from Erling Haaland. He's another one like Jadon Sancho. They're not having as good as a season as they should really be. But Julian Brandt knocks the ball through to Erling Haaland. This time though, he's through on goal. He's on his stronger left foot. He then decides to play it across to Jadon Sancho, who gets his first goal of the Bundesliga season. 15 minutes remaining in this one. We look to get back into it. But that was going to be that. A final chance here for Hoffenheim. We do win the header, and we're actually going to just play down the clock. But a 1-1 draw, they were really difficult to break down when they played that 5 at the back. When their wing-backs were right back, they were hard to break down. And then if I got past them, Baumann had a really good game today. They're just really difficult to break down. And maybe if Erling Haaland had scored his chance, we would have won the game. Just not to be this season, apparently. He's not having the best of goal-scoring returns in terms of the chances he has. He's obviously got quite a few goals this season already. He should have more, basically, is what I'm trying to say. As we come into this one against Club Brugge in the Champions League, we travel to Belgium for I think this is the final team that we need to play in the group stages, and then we've played everyone, and then we've just got to go play the reverse fixtures. But 12 minutes into this one, Bellingham is going to create a chance here as he knocks through Adeyemi. It's a lovely pass from the young Englishman. Adeyemi stops to get the ball onto his stronger left foot, and then he just tucks it past Mingole with a lovely little finish. He sent Dele to the shops with that stop, just that fake shot stop. But the pass from Jude Bellingham is what really made that goal. It's such a nice goal. And 23 minutes into this game, Akanji, from the back, we're going to work our way out as Dahoud takes hold of the ball. He plays with Julian Brandt. Brandt, obviously, he's got Adeyemi in the middle. He's got Perisic out wide. He eventually plays through Adeyemi. He's going to stop, knocking inside to Perisic on his right foot. It's a lovely save from Simon Mignolet, but a really nice shot from Perisic. He's been really good when we've called upon him this season. Obviously, we signed him from Inter Milan. They signed Torgan Hazard. They must have been to replace him. But obviously, we got 20 million plus out of that whole deal. It's a poor ball from Lunin to De Ketelaere. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. De Ketelaere? I'm not sure, but we do win the ball back with Hummels. Play a lovely ball up to Adeyemi, and Adeyemi just knocks on the ball to Julian Brandt. He's quicker than Dele. He's through one-on-one with Simon Mignolet, and he just tucks the ball into the back of the net on his left foot. Absolutely incredible goal. The ball from Hummels, the knock-on from Adeyemi, it was just all put together. A really, really nice finish. And we do go 2-0 up in this one. Torgan Hazard celebrating there. I don't know what he's doing. He's just standing there. But look at this. A lovely ball. Booted up. It's perfectly weighted onto the head of Adeyemi. He outjumps Balanta. Knocks it through to the man in Julian Brandt. He's quicker than Dele. And then he's through on goal against Simon Mignolet. There's only one goal scoring opportunity there to go across goal on the left foot. And it's a really nice finish. Doubling our lead in this game. And it's such a good piece of play. I couldn't ask for much more in that situation. That is pretty much exactly what I was trying to do. As a poorly weighted ball there goes through to Lunin, but not the best of throwouts there, as it is intercepted by Vormer. Vormer then to Okore. He then plays it to De Calante. He's taken up by Akanji. This is much more of a foul than the one in the previous game against Hoffenheim. Both are penalties though, and unfortunately for this one, he goes the right way, but Vormer puts it right into that top right-hand corner. And Lunin can only really kind of go into the middle. He doesn't have enough jump, enough force to go into that top right-hand corner. And a final chance here for Club Brugge. They've actually broken past our backline quite nicely there. Stepenko has the ball intercepted by Emerson. And thankfully for us, that's just enough to force them back to get the victory. 2-1. I think we've got 9 points out of a possible 9 in the Champions League now. And as you can see, Hazard will be going to Italy when the January transfer window opens. We'll get 40.5 million of that £45 million total, so a really good chunk of money coming into our transfer budget when we get into the January transfer window. As we come into the final game of the episode, we're taking on RB Leipzig at Signal Iduna Park on matchday number 9, and this is a team that's going to be fighting with us to push Bayern Munich the whole way. It's going to be Bayern Munich most likely going invincible this season or whatever, but then it's going to be ourselves and Leipzig pushing them, waiting for them to make a mistake. So whoever wins this game here today could have a real chance of kind of being the team to take advantage of that slip. And well, 6 minutes into the game, Marco Reus, our captain, gives away the ball to Josef Martinez. You can see we sit 7th, they sit 8th, so neither of us have had the best starts to the season. But we did give away the ball there with Marco Reus, as Sabitzer in the centre plays the ball up to Huang Hee-chan. Huang Hee-chan then is going to knock it up to Paulinho. Paulinho holds it up against Hummels. Goes for a shot, actually, nicely blocked by Hummels. Does fall straight to Huang Hee-chan as Olmo knocks the ball to Sabitzer. Puts it with a lovely weighted ball through to Josef Martinez. And with his first shot of the goal, we knew he was going to be a dangerous one coming into this one. And 10 minutes into the game, Josef Martinez with his first strike on goal tucks it into the back of the net. And you might have noticed there, or for the showing of the team lineup, I went with Lunin in goal. I really don't know why I went with Lunin in goal. It was a silly mistake. If I'd played Berkey in this game, he might have saved that and we might still be at 0-0 here. As a lovely touch from Josef Martinez there as he plays through Dani Olmo. Lovely technical skill here from Olmo, playing it back through to Josef Martinez, and within the space of 22 minutes we are 2-0 down in this game in what was... It was billed as a huge game, a must not lose. And we're 2-0 down within 22 minutes. It's not what we want. The defence has been poor. Maybe it's the high line that we're playing. Josef Martinez using his pace to his advantage there. But we go into the second half and it's just more of the same here. As Josef Martinez looks to knock through Paulinho, he does so nicely. Thankfully, Delaney comes across and makes a tackle and actually starts a counter-attack of our own. And you can probably see here, RB Leipzig are actually playing quite a high line themselves. As Haaland through on goal. tucks it into the back of the net, putting his name into the hat. If he can get us the comeback in this game, he's definitely putting his name in the hat for the player of the episode. As Jadon Sancho, just further proving that the high line there for them might not work against us. As Brandt knocks it across the back post, it's a great save from Gulashi, denying us the volley with Erling Haaland, but Schott sticks it down quite nicely on the chest. Plays it centrally to Witsel. Witzel's just going to knock it through to Erling Haaland, looking to get it better off Orban. He does so nicely. Very similar to Adeyemi in that Champions League game. He just cuts inside onto his stronger left foot, and he's actually got us back onto level terms in this game with half an hour remaining. So we've got half an hour to find this third goal and actually maybe even pick up all 3 points from a situation where it looked like we were going home with none. But 10 minutes after we scored our goal to make it 2-2, we insert the ball nicely here with Hummels. Seems to have Josef Martinez's number now in the second half. He's kind of learnt from his mistakes. As the ball's played through to Hudson-Odoi, skips past Soyuncu on his stronger right foot. It's a great save from Gulashi, definitely keeping them in this one. We've had a lot of chances. But from that resulting corner, it's whipped across by Jadon Sancho. Captain against captain. And Captain Fantastic, Mats Hummels, rises higher than Klostermann. And just like that, in the space of the second half, we have gone from being 2-0 down to now 3-2 up. I don't know how we've done it. We've been so clinical in this second half. But Witsel, with a poor clearance, it falls straight to Josef Martinez. Sorloth then into Sabitzer. He's going to go for a shot himself here. Lovely save though by Lunin. Looking to redeem himself here. But 6 minutes after we go 3-2 up. There's actually a corner here now for Leipzig as Angelino whips it across. Soyuncu gets his held on it. It falls perfectly to Sorloth. And somehow it sneaks in past Lunin and past Schultz, who was on the line. There's not much more we could have done there. That was just luck. That was 100% luck. We did everything we needed to do. We protected the near post with the goalkeeper. We protected the near post with a player. It just snuck past somehow. And a brilliant pass there. Played through to Dani Olmo, the Spaniard. Tucks the ball into the back of the net. And for the third time this season, we're 9 games into the league. And for the third time this season, a goal in the last 5 minutes puts us down. And it seems right now as if we're losing this game. We've literally got a couple of minutes to try and get back into it. As Jadon Sancho plays the ball up to Haaland. He's taken out by Klostermann. The free kick's about 25 yards out. It's a bit too far out for us to be shooting with no kind of natural free kick taker. So what we're going to do is we're going to call all the guys over. And we're going to just try and do a little fancy free kick technique as Brandt knocks the ball into Chan. Chan knocks the ball to Hudson-Odoi. Haaland's in the middle. He dinks it across and it's wide of the post. We lose the game 4-3 after dragging it back to be 3-2 to ourselves. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's kind of ended on a downer, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.